this
What
thing.
up, y'all? What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Start off by saying I'm feeling great. I also want to say before we begin this video, can y'all please stop the sexy red hate? Let her live. Let her be the ghetto superhero she wants to be. So can we stop with the sexy red? Let her be sexy. Let her live her life. Let her drop her bars. Because I know she has some bars. And then we move on. But how y'all been?
I mean, I was with you until the last little parts, little spastic reactions. Bars, that's taking it too far. You know what I'm saying? Lines, you know what I'm saying? Melodic lines, maybe. But bars, that's
He said, nah. You don't think she got bars?
it's a heavy term. Let me bounce your support and draw your hate. So I'm gonna get right to. I thought we was gonna ease into some stuff, but we just gonna get right into some things. Watching Dragon Ball Daima, Goku basically admits that he uses magic. So I'm asking y'all what y'all think that means for the Superman versus Goku debate, because I think that shit mean Goku beating Superman ass for real. I don't like either one of them niggas. But
I mean, his weakness is magic, so
I mean, if he so y'all know, I'm gonna paraphrase because I definitely can't like direct quote because I don't know the shit exactly. So in Daima, after Goku fights he finally fights. First off, we get into the great Dragon Ball wait of 2020. I don't get it. Every 10 years, we get a great Dragon Ball wait that we get to experience. Like when we did the Tournament of Power, we had one. You know what I'm saying? When we was kids or when we was younger and watching the original Dragon Ball, we had one. So anyway, great Dragon Ball wait. They finally show Goku fight. After Goku's fight, he says, one of the characters in the show, she's like, are you using magic from the underworld or whatever? It looked like you using magic. You transformed and shit. Looked like magic. Goku was like, you know what? It is kind of like magic. B knew what that mean for Superman.
It means that he has a better shot, but beating Superman, come on, man. We know that ain't happening. Even though his weakness is magic, he still can't fuck with Superman. I'm gonna explain why. The reason why he still can't fuck with Superman is because recently in a comic book, they had Doomsday return from hell because Doomsday was killed. He went to hell. Also give people context. Doomsday's power is reactive adaptation, which is if you kill him and he revives, you can't use that attack or the way that he died again. So that's similar to how Maharaga was in Jujutsu Kaisen. So in hell, he had multiple different ways of dying to the point where he shouldn't be able to be killed. And Superman still whooped that ass. So that'll let you know. Sorry, Dragon Ball fans, but Goku still don't want that smoke. Does anybody disagree? Go ahead.
I just want to interject about the whole conversation. She never seen that happen before, and Goku just go along with people say if he don't understand stuff. And we already seen the training and how they do stuff on Dragon Ball Z. So now let's say about to change the whole dynamic of Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know, but what about Moro?
you're saying he was just bullshitting?
So how was his fighting style in contrast to Moro? Because Moro used magic and it looked a whole bunch like Dragon Ball fucking fighting to me.
It just looked like, to me, it didn't even look like magic. It just looked like absorption and shit like that.
It was absorption, but that was his magic. It was like telekinesis and absorption. And then he started using ki down the line. So like once he started getting stronger, he switched from magic to ki.
To me, it just sounded like they need some thorough explaining to do.
They tried to separate magic and ki because Babidi and stuff used it, but they all be looking the same. So like you said, Stacks, they got to be better with magic and ki because they've tried to establish that it's different. But they all look the same. You be like, oh, okay, this don't look like magic. But I would say Moro fight was pretty sweet. I think the Moro arc was way better than it got credit for in the manga. I don't want to spoil it for people who don't read manga, but you will want, the Moro arc than Daima. Not saying anything wrong with Daima. I take that back because I think stuff is wrong with it. But they keep changing the lore of Dragon Ball Z to the point where it's like, does this interfere with Super and all that? So I guess it doesn't, but we'll see.
And Moro arc don't get no love because they rushed that shit. That's why everything was really flushed out. Moro arc was just rushed, like superbly rushed.
I mean,
If you,
did they gonna expand on it? Pause for the anime. Like they have been though.
they
Just like the
always
tournament of
do.
power. Yeah, the tournament of power was way longer than it was in the manga. Even though it was
The tournament,
afterward.
because the tournament part of the manga was quick as
Yeah,
hell.
yeah, we getting
Yeah,
I
in.
remember that. I remember
other
that.
characters that you didn't see in the anime. So yeah, I think in the Moro, if they did an animation of Moro, they will expand on it a little bit more than what they normally do.
Yeah, because they won't make it's gonna be filler in there. You know that for sure. And it's all about that money. They want more episodes. The milking of Z.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole. Yeah, it's. But the rest. I mean, anime this season though, it's actually shit been going. It's actually a whole bunch of stuff that's actually hit. Sean, I see you finally start watching Shangri-La Frontier, dog.
Hell yeah, and I got hooked soon as I fucking start watching that shit.
Told you.
Like,
I
I
like
told
watched that
you.
shit
immediately.
too. I watched that shit the night you told me to.
Yeah, dog. Y'all fuck with it? Well, Sean said he
Hell,
did.
hell yeah, I
I
fuck
fuck with
with it.
it. I ain't got too deep into it yet though.
Cause like it's like almost like from a real gamer's perspective, like
Mm-hmm.
straight up.
Dude, so you caught up? Are you caught? So are you up on the current, like where it's at
Yeah,
now? The episode that came out today.
I just didn't watch that one.
They
I
dropped a
watched
bombshell today.
I watched the one where he went back because he was mad about the battery pack and he went to the other game. I watched the episode and then it was another one. I just didn't watch it.
I thought I was asking if that was a filler or not because when I was like mid-season like that, I don't know, but I don't follow the manga on purpose. I actually want to be surprised. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen with this one? And this episode, because I thought it was a found. Man, it's the second episode of this. Even though it was good, you know what I'm saying? That was it Niflheim Heights, Niflheim something. The other game that so basically the show is about a gamer is a gamer that's playing this amazing game, but he purposely plays bad games that's like super difficult and be cheating. They call them trash games, but my understanding of it, he talking about them games that's just like super difficult and got like real bad like glitches to them that people can manipulate and take advantage of. So he plays those games and beats them. So he playing Shangri-La Frontier, which is an amazing game, which is something that he not used to. In the middle of this damn second season, he stopped playing the main game, Shangri-La Frontier, that they've been following and shit the whole time. And nigga, they just do a couple episodes and he playing a whole other game and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't got shit to do with the main game. So I thought it was a filler. The second episode came out. And then you realize that they dropping like some real important information in this second episode of that shit. And you're like, oh, this shit ain't no filler. This shit is legit a part of the storyline and is important. So, but man, that those two alone, like, has been carrying for me for the, you know what I'm saying, for the fall season so far, for real. And there's a
That
couple
and
more.
that and Bleach for me.
I ain't watched the last 3 episodes of Bleach.
I ain't watching the new one, but I'm watching it when we get off here though.
Yeah, I gotta catch up. It's the last 3 for real.
In terms of not anime but a TV show, I'm about to get into that Arcane because everybody been talking about it heavy.
I finished that.
Y'all boys, y'all seen that? You finished it?
I have not. I got a whole
haven't seen it.
Netflix. I got about 10 shows on Netflix that I gotta get into for real. Like, and that's probably I think Arcane like number 3 on the list and shit. Like out of a list about 15 shows, but it's up there though.
Arcane can't get watched for me. I'm about to watch the hell out of that.
It's funny. I watched it the first season, and then I played that 2XKO. Then that really made me get into it.
What
I
is
forgot.
Is that the game? Is that what is that the game?
That fighting
Yeah.
game. But it's from damn. Is it an MMO?
Is that the fight game? Is that about people who do like Blaze Blue and shit?
No. It's League of Legends. It's League of Legends. It's based off that game, but RSK with 2XKO. Me and Dev was playing that, and like the characters and stuff, they dope. So
Yeah, from the characters that I've seen in there, it was really dope. It made me want to really get into that universe or that world because it was a good game too. On top of that,
but with me, with the art style and stuff because the game looks sweet as fuck, and then the show looks sweet as fuck. Then I looked at the game it comes from. I'm like, nah, this is not for me.
Show better than the show better than the source. Is that the source material? The game is
League of Legends, yeah.
I mean, but I'm talking about okay. Well,
Yeah, it's like a PC game though, right? Like PC only.
well, yeah,
League of Legends.
that's a MOBA. League of Legends is the most popular game in the damn world. It's still, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't number one, if it ain't one, is like up there, top 5 still guarantees. Man, I didn't.
But don't quote us on this. We ain't sure because we don't play those games.
Yeah, no, the top ones,
get
those for Fortnite. I mean, the number one game in the world, I believe, like on our side of the world at least, is Roblox. Like we just saying game in general, yeah. Like most played because they got the most like users and concurrent users, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's Roblox, like by default and shit. And you gotta remember the Fortnites and then the Minecrafts and shit like that. The League of Legends, yeah.
You hit it around the nose.
The Monster Hunters.
Nah, Monster Hunters don't even. It's not even near.
That's super neat.
Damn,
you know that's super neat. B New just talking shit. But no, Monster. We got a couple months. I'm trying not to get too
3
hyped
months.
Up. I'm trying not to get hyped. That's why I ain't play it. I don't need to play it.
So you don't want to be disappointed.
I ain't worried about being disappointed at all. Monster Hunter is a franchise I will never worry about being.
You don't want.
Yeah, I don't want to wait.
On a fiend.
No, I don't want to wait. Monster Hunter is the only franchise I literally have no worries about when it you know what I'm saying, when the games come out. I have zero worries.
Yeah.
Like, am I gonna enjoy it? Hell yeah, I know I'm gonna enjoy it, and it's gonna be different from the previous one in some kind of way. Most of the time, in a way better way. So I ain't worried.
And the monster's gonna piss him off, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, right. Beating ass. I don't lose in that shit. I got mad pride. Speaking of Monster Hunter, feel like Shangri-La Frontier. Sean, you see where I get a little bit. So I don't backtrack too much, but it is something I did want to bring up about that damn show. Shangri-La Frontier is the very first anime in a very, 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 very long time for me that is making me upset, but not in an obvious way. It's making me upset because I wish the shit was real. Like, I wish we had a game that was that fun to where you get on it and play, and it's like all dictated by how good you are at playing games, how smart you are at figuring stuff out, like, and then being able to coordinate and communicate with other people, and then being able to like build relationships with folks and get information from folks and share information, and like this shit is crazy. Like I love that show. I feel like I would love that damn game if it was real. But like I'm mad because we ain't got shit out. Me and Sean, we were just talking about that. We ain't got shit out right now that don't check any of them damn boxes. For real. Like we got the same shit. So
y'all better get on Pokemon. That's why y'all could trade with people.
They be fucking up Pokemon too. They need to copy Power. We talked about this multiple times. Like,
Pokemon is so linear as hell. Like,
dude,
like to be honest, Pokemon started. They was like progenitor or certain shit, but at some point, man, you gotta like introduce new stuff to like that don't get stagnant. Like you're doing the same things. Okay, they evolving different and all that other shit. You like I just told Marcus, man, they got the ability to use great graphics with that game, but they refuse to do it. But like, oh, it's a family console. Man, fuck all that, man. Make a dope ass game, man. Get these Pokemons out. Let us do battles where me and my dog can jump you. How about that?
Man, they need to take a whole bunch of stuff from Power.
I would love some sort of like co-op addition to Pokemon. That'd be lit.
Man, first of all, how would you do a Pokemon game like Power World?
You ain't gotta do it just like Power World.
I got a whole bunch. I play that game a lot.
You don't gotta do it like Power World. You could do it like to the extent like, okay, you know how Pokemon use elements and things like that? Okay, I'm just gonna give a quick scenario. Like, say you in the ice part of a area. You want to make a camp. Have your Charizard do flamethrower, melt the ice type shit, and then have a Pokemon that's like Girder or I forgot that mud type dude. You can build your campsite with them. Just simple, like little tiny stuff like that. That'll go a long way.
You just take you want to take aspects of it. Is the whole point. Like it's obviously Pokemon is going to be the base. It's going to be the framework. It's going to be the, you know what I'm saying, the bones.
Workhorse.
Yeah, it's gonna be the bones. That's what's gonna carry it. But there's certain aspects of Power World. Okay, I like the whole how I mean I know Pokemon normally is turn based, but they then kind of got a little bit farther away from that a little bit by being able to get commands and you being able to control the trainer in the middle of battles and stuff. What happens on Power where you can't give them direct orders, you can kind of give them like general things to do. You'd be like, all right, just attack, G, like, and go get them, like, you know what I'm saying? Or you can tell them to fall
Yeah.
back. Pokemon, I mean, it'd be a completely different name, and they got guns and stuff because that's like their little special attack and their little special move. And you gotta earn that and unlock that for them to be able to do the shoot the gun shit or whatever the hell, throw grenades or grenade launchers and shit. They do all kind of crazy shit. But yeah, so it's just aspects like that, and then the catching them aspect, the part that you like Dev brought up, they got sued for that whole they killing Pokemon. Ain't at no point catching any Pokemon has been as rewarding as it was on Power World. You know what I'm saying? Shit was fucking great. You know what
Like,
I'm saying? Just that.
just
It's a whole bunch of stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff though, G. Like it's a whole bunch. Like for real.
just to add on to that, like, okay, they using the guns. The Pokemon is the weapon. Leave it at that. And just for example, they can freak it out with the catcher and the Pokemon. Okay, you can have a Nidoking fighting a motherfucker, grab him, or have a Ivysaur or something, use Vine Whip to tie him down while you throw the Pokeball type stuff like that, like restrictive moves to like make capturing more fun.
I
They
like
can do that type stuff.
because they have the like Arceus. Did you play Arceus? That was
A
Arceus was
tidbit.
Arceus
Oh,
was
I played that a little
was
bit.
Arceus was pretty good to be honest. Like they did a lot of things well. You know what I'm saying? Obviously some stuff they can improve on. That's everything. But they did a lot of stuff well. Like the whole being able to walk and see the wild Pokemon and shit. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
Like literally see them and shit. Like that was a big deal. I mean that should have happened 15 years ago. But we ain't gonna complain about it right now because what the fuck ever. So at least we got it at this point. But it was stuff that they can definitely just and we ain't even talking about the whole battle system. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even getting into nothing like that. We just talking about just little auxiliary things on the side. Feeding the Pokemon, being able to ride and mount, pause the Pokemon or whatever you're using whenever you want to, right? Like so, if you got for me, let's say if I got a Dragonite, gee, if we like out in the world and we out here trying to survive, I'm gonna fucking jump on the back of the goddamn Dragonite, let that motherfucker fly me the fuck around while it's shooting
Yeah.
motherfucking thunderbolts out of his fucking antlers and shit.
And on top,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
and on top of
right?
that too, bro, just to piggyback off that, like the lore they have for Pokemon, like saying like Dragonite is one of the fastest flying Pokemon, have him be that.
Yeah, like moving
Okay,
fast.
but yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm saying like if you think about it, I'm just saying if we get into the battle system, would you control the Pokemon or the human? Because the Pokemon always have 4 attacks. So like in this aspect, I mean they still gonna have 4 attacks because that's what he did at Paul World. But I'm just thinking like,
You
okay,
could
will we control?
Yeah, you can get your attack. All you gotta do is give them cooldowns, like so, cause and then that'll make it basically be like a ongoing. It still kind of almost be turn based. You can make it like the where it's like a mix between turn based, you know what I'm saying, and then like the live action with it being, you know what I'm saying, like you do a move and it's got a cooldown time in between it.
yeah.
Like, but you can control. You as if you can control the on power. You couldn't control the pals like physically unless you was riding it or mounting it, pause. Like
Right.
that
That's
was
what
the
I was
only
thinking.
way.
Like
But other than that, you really couldn't directly control them. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That'll be up for them to fucking decide. They can be completely
And,
different.
and
Who
to be
knows?
man, to
Shit.
be honest with you, bro, Game Freak and Pokemon Company, they can. I'm just saying this. This is just my opinion. They have the opportunity to make the very best game fucking ever made if they just get off that. This is a family console. No, make this motherfucker high end graphics and everything else, and this game can be updated all the fucking time. Like no rush. Like This is my opinion. Pokemon X and Y is still like my favorite Pokemon game ever. Cause like even out of Red and Blue, that game is longer than those games, and you can do whole bunch of other stuff. So if they just get off that trying to make it super kid friendly and make it like teenage, in between that stuff.
they didn't
It
make it 90s, is what you're saying. 90s Pokemon.
I mean, not even that. I mean, just like, just make
It's
like,
interesting. Like
yes, like,
it's always missing so much. The games feel so hollow.
Yeah,
yeah,
well, I'm
like,
just saying 90s because if you remember the Pokédex, they used to have Pokemon eating Pokemon back then.
yeah.
And then,
I'm just not just want to just harp on one thing. It's multiple. Like
no,
you
I
can
agree.
like just like on Elden Ring and all these other games, like the quantity that Pokemon have, their lore is big, way bigger than Elden Ring. So the point that I'm saying is the world can be that much grand.
So like, look, so like he's saying, they can have something like, just think about if they, okay, he's saying dive deeper into the lore of, you know what I'm saying, of the franchise. Nigga, like, I still don't understand why we ain't heard the Pokédex read shit to us yet. How deep we into the game and we ain't seen that? Like, come on, G. Like, the Pokédex supposed to read some shit to us. Like, it's supposed to be able to read like a paragraph or something at a time. Like, god
And then I
damn.
can't and then I can't remember what Pokemon game where it was like a Pokemon fused with your Pokédex, and I don't know which one that was, but
That's hard. Actually, that's actually interesting. That's an interesting way. That's an interesting way to do it.
Well, I
They've
would
come up with
say
interesting ways to use like the HMs. You know what I'm saying? Like how you fly and surf and stuff like that. They've done a little bit of that, but you can get, man. I feel like
they did a
you can do
crossover
so
on
much.
Onimusha, I think it was like Onimusha back then, like Pokemon, I think it was, or something like that, or
They did Omnimusha. They
Fire
did a
Emblem or something like that. Yeah, but it was, I remember that was years ago. Another thing they could do is, I guess, a MMO style where you just could play as whatever Pokemon you want because they got plenty of Pokemon to do that with.
dude,
they
that's
could
just the
do that
thing. They
too.
can make it
They could do
any
that shit
kind of
too.
way.
Yeah, that'd be dope too. Niggas that fucking buy that shit the fuck up.
Motherfuckers are
So
playing
what
Pokemon.
I'm hearing for real is I'm hearing that Pokemon, Game Freak, Nintendo need to listen to the people because not even just us. There's a whole lot of people out there saying damn near the same shit we're saying. Like
Make Pokemon
y'all
great
are
again.
trying to stick to y'all's
Yeah.
formula and
Baby,
wash,
it
rinse,
ain't working.
repeat on every single game that we've had so far. Y'all got these little, side games that, y'all might switch it up here and there a little bit, like the little poke in or whatever, which was pretty all right, but they didn't, get too crazy into that. Or I think they
That
just
could
need
have
to
been
listen to the
cool
people.
too.
It could have
Yeah.
been
Like if
cool,
they would have
but
like
they didn't.
invested
They didn't
into that
invest in it.
shit,
Yeah,
like
they didn't
yeah,
invest in it.
that shit could have been cool as fuck. Like what? Like yeah, bro.
People
Because
wanted
they
that
had the
crossover
announcer
with
and shit.
Tekken.
That
I
shit
saw
was
that. It was
hard.
like Tekken versus Pokken. Like nobody's doing
Now
it.
that shit would have
It
been funny as fuck.
It
Watching
would have been
Tekken
funny.
characters kicking the shit out of them Pokemon.
Yeah,
yeah. Then the thing is, bro, like Pokemon was at a point. It was at a point where like Marcus said about Monster Hunter, Pokemon was the same way. You knew when that game came out that shit was hot, gonna be fire. Then it
Mhm.
got to the point where that shit
It ain't.
wasn't it. They, like what was, I can't remember the one where it was a Pokemon or you could ride like a bike. Them games came out and them bitches had problems.
You
Like
talking about them like them Pokemon, them
it
side
was
quest Pokemon games? I forgot what they call them.
no. I'm talking about it was
No, the main
a
line, the
Switch.
bike.
It was
Yeah,
a Switch. It was
that
a
was.
red
I
one.
think that was Arceus, wasn't it?
Nah, it was is one that came
No,
out after Sword and Shield.
you talking about the new one where your legendary was like a bike?
Was that
Yeah.
Moon? That wasn't Moon, and that wasn't Sun.
Nope.
And Sun and Moon was on
That's
3D.
no. Was it
no, that's
Scarlet,
that could be Scarlet
Scarlet and
and
Purple.
Violet or something.
Scarlet and
Scarlet and
Violet,
Purple.
Yeah, it was Scarlet. It was Scarlet, and whatever the other color is, that
Violet.
like that shit had hella
Was
problems.
it
Like
Indigo?
when have you ever heard Pokemon games having problems, man?
Technical issues? Yeah, nah, you don't hear
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
they just put some shit out there.
No, I
You
think
know
I
what I
stopped
think
at
would
X
be
and Y.
cool?
Honestly,
I think for a Pokemon game, I just now thought about it. I could be reaching here, but I would like to. You know how you could pick your starter three. What if they like put you in like as one of the starter three, so you get to pick which one you would be, and then you'd be that Pokemon throughout the game, and they put you in different scenarios
That'd be a
as
different
that.
take. That'd be sweet.
That's another RPG style that they can go like. And then you're right. You could decide if you want to evolve and shit. Like, nah, nigga, I want to stay an Ivysaur for a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Mhm.
or I mean, that's a good idea actually. Or you could choose a new starter, like a wild Pokemon instead. You know, kind of making a TV show.
That'd be like starting a new game
Man.
plus, nigga. You just get born you get born in fucking new egg and shit, and you still got your same attacks, but you born as like a normal type that can do every goddamn thing.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you this right now, man. I'd be mad as fuck if I was a Pokemon trader and I started out with a Rattata, man.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, right. Except for that one on the show that could do everything.
Yeah.
Them normal types could do all of it for real. Like you give your normal type like Fire Blast, nigga.
But the thing I'm thinking about, like Bug Hunter Chris, like when a Pokemon battle him and he got like 5 Caterpies in a Metapod, like that's all I'm thinking about. Like, nah, I'm about
You
to.
just gotta beat them up one by one.
Yeah, pause.
Man.
But I have my Charizard Fire Blast too, just for that love.
That's exactly what you do. But look, yo, my equipment about to die, so I'm about to be out. This shit about to shut the hell off and shut the hell down.
Shit.
I'm too far away from the plug.
Damn.
That's wild.
You better
That is wild.
post up next to that plug.
I can't. How stuff is all set up, because y'all know I'm running all them damn technical difficulties. My computer is still over there.
Yeah,
That fucking whole ass computer.
yeah, that the computer holds you. Holds you.
Got me with the blue screen like 4-5 times straight. I said, "Fuck it, can't even do it."
So what else? What we got? What we got? What else we got?
Man, we got a lot more.
Yeah.
Tell about your adventure, nigga. Because this whole episode will be about Pokemon and Daima.
Yeah. So I took a trip out to Toledo.
Man,
it was a good trip. I enjoyed it.
Shit sounds dangerous.
I got to meet Crumbs. Kicked it with the guys for a little bit. It was cold. It was very, very, very cold. But the terrible tea, I was out there. We had some
enjoy that cold weather, homie.
I didn't like it, but I came home to some cold weather too, and I'm salty about it because it was warm when I left. But it's whatever. We had some.
How did it feel to see Brian ugliness in his natural state?
Man,
What
that boy's
this
ugly.
is a wild animal, natural habitat.
A wild. He's just like one of them normal type Pokemons, man.
No, Brian, that boy Brian a glide.
Just average.
He's a Rattata, man.
No, hey, no real strength, no real weaknesses.
Nah, he look like a Weevil.
Damn.
Shit.
Nah, but me and Sean, we went and got some Shake Shack. That was bomb. I love me some Shake Shack. I need to go. My closest Shake Shack's in Nashville, so I'm gonna have to go up there and get me some Shake Shack. Boys gone. But Shake Shack was lovely. What else did we eat? We had some Chili's. Is that what that was?
Yeah.
We had
finally tried their triple dipper. I see why.
We had some triple dippers.
I see why that shit going crazy on social media and stuff like that.
Which I get it for what was y'all food for the triple dipper?
I got the Nashville Hot.
Yeah, choices.
The Nashville Hot mozzarella sticks, which were really good. I like those a lot. I had the egg rolls, the Southwest egg rolls or whatever.
Mm-hmm. How are those? I never.
It was good. I liked it. It was good. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. And then I had the little sliders, the burgers, little burgers.
Nice.
I got your favorite, bro. I got some chicken and the sliders and the regular mozzarella. I wasn't fucking with no hot shit.
No, Nashville hot actually not hot, so not even spicy. It's just salty.
Damn.
Yeah, it just threw some spices on it. I mean, no, it was just blood good though. And then what else? We got a good little live stream in. I thought that was really fun. B-New was looking ugly.
B-New was just shouting out his favorite P-Star Indica flower.
That boy just want to be friends with that P-Star. Like, hi, I'm B-New. I want to support you.
Good job on your last video.
You don't want to do this. I'll pay your bills.
Okay, you took it too far. I ain't about to do all that. All right,
This man came through laughing.
I'm back. I came back right in time. I was listening, eavesdropping. Shit.
He back in here.
Yeah, he was
bills. Supporting his
not her bills,
his favorite P-Star's dreams, and he just want to be friends, and he don't want to touch her. Like, but she's a P-Star.
You don't have to do this.
He's one of them.
Okay, hold on. Just because she a P-star don't mean she just throw it around.
No, I'm
I
not
didn't say
saying she just
we
throw it
didn't say
around.
that.
What I'm
But
saying is that is
but
your favorite P star, and all you want to do is talk to her.
Yeah, they talk
but
about
my
your
Yes.
thing
intentions.
My
but the
intention
thing
is
is,
to
bro,
talk.
you keep saying your queen, the finest, but you said you want to shake her hand and all
Yes.
that.
You don't even want to give her
Because
a hug, bro.
because I just told you why. Because I know that she doesn't like dudes, so it ain't no
Respectable
work.
dude.
So you
So
know
it's
she
like, what's
like
the
do so you because
okay?
you
Based off what she's saying on her interviews, she's not turned on by dudes. She's not attracted to dudes. She only does it because it makes her money. That's it. So
so that
it's
makes
no,
so that makes you want to like, ooh, she's a queen. I love her.
no. She's
I respect
still.
her.
Well, before I knew all that, I was like, man, she is fine. But it didn't change
Great.
just because, she said it multiple times. I'm like, well, he's still fine, but hey,
Hey, how
unfortunately,
long you been subscribed to her OnlyFans?
I am not subscribed to that woman's OnlyFans.
But you call her your queen, bro, and all that
Yes,
other
I can.
gap.
Absolutely.
But you can't support her.
And listen, I'm about to give out no free money now.
That nigga
What?
said, listen.
Like, no, she need to put money in my pocket. What you mean?
She gonna
He ain't
be.
even.
She go. If you
I
was a
hope she
meter,
see
she.
this.
This is too
You're
much,
supposed to be a
bro.
top subscriber.
Calling her the dust bucket queen and shit, man.
Hey, listen,
Nah.
I need to stop calling that woman a dust bunny, man.
Hey, I ain't say
That's
all that.
Bunny.
I ain't say all that. That's Sean saying
That's
that shit.
Bunny.
That's Stacks. He's been the
Man,
most
everybody.
vocal of saying, ugh. There's certain people that,
I ain't gonna say but I
but then
mean,
if he
you
runs
tripping with this
into
queen
them in
shit.
person, he gonna be like, man, you fine.
No, the fuck I ain't.
He gonna be like, ugh.
I don't know, because I think I would. If it's man, she ugly. I'm sorry.
Thank you,
She
Dev. I agree
ain't
with you.
ugly
5.5.
now. She ain't no
5.5.
damn. She ain't ugly, bro.
5.5.
I ain't taking.
That ain't
Come on.
ugly. That's
She ain't
average.
ugly.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I did say average. I'm gonna go to stand on my average business. She's average.
There's nothing about that
5.5.
woman that made me say ooh or want to call her a fucking queen.
The only person you said was Olivia O'Lovely. You
But
will
dude,
say,
I'm not infatuated with P stars like you though.
hey man, that's because I wanted to be one, so that's why.
Hey man, we don't kink shame around here.
I wanted to be a P star. I was like, hey, what
Be
you want to
new.
be when you grow up? A
Let
P star.
Man, he's a fool, dog.
Let be new admire his P stars, but admire
Man,
him.
just let me
Respect,
live.
admire
Don't
them
yuck his yum
respectfully.
no more, man. You can't yuck his yum.
Man,
Yeah, just let me live. Ain't like I'm gonna see these P stars.
I mean, you could.
You
They be
want
at
to?
them conventions and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's get B New to one of them conventions.
I don't know why he don't go. I ask him all the time. He would love that shit. Just go.
You need money for that. But I will go. I'm gonna go
You
to
need
one
money for
convention though.
everything.
I'm gonna go to
Or you want to
a
read the
P convention
erotica
with the
one?
Real Ninja Reviews gear on. No, I'm probably not gonna
Go
do that.
ahead, shit. I mean, why wouldn't you?
And then I'm gonna run into Indica Flower and then pass out like faint. Psych.
Nah, you was dead serious.
Nah, why would I faint?
You said it, not
I'm a
me. Look,
fan, but
tell me.
goddamn, I ain't about to faint.
What would
But
you be?
I am a huge.
What would you do? You do if your favorite P star just like walked up to you and introduced herself and said, "What's up?" What would you do?
Respond. Say what's up.
This nigga's timbers would be shivered.
And she'd be
This man
like,
with wallflower.
and she'd be like, you wanna go back to my room?
Yes. Let's go.
They're gonna be like these.
Fantasy world. Yeah, about your room. You gotta pay. You gotta pay my scene rate.
That's sick. Would you pay the scene rate though?
That's a good one.
Would I pay the scene rate? I don't have any money to pay the scene, so no.
Hypothetically,
That
I know
nigga
it's
pulling out that
hypothetical.
American Express card out.
I would
Damn.
for Janice pay the scene rate. Yeah, right.
I was gonna say if any of us said you want to be in my scene, then I'm going to say absolutely.
I'm
Hell
gonna be just
yeah.
like you asked me, do I pay? Okay. As I'm walking out the doorway. Yes, I'd like to report a stolen card.
I seen
Man,
some suspicious activity.
on this. I don't
Would like
know,
to make a dispute,
man.
fraud, all
No,
that.
yeah, to dispute that Cash App.
I'm like, I
That was
lost my
Everything
not
you can
phone.
me.
dispute it.
That was not me. They was
By the
tripping.
way, I actually did seriously wanted to ask y'all this earlier. How does that make Drake that he's suing Kendrick Lamar
He's
He's
not suing Kendrick.
yeah.
He's suing the label.
He's suing
for
And
UMG.
the
if the
label?
things that he's suing about the label are true, then I don't blame him really, because why are y'all taking money from what we are bringing to push out his shit against me? Like Drake, he has the most units sold this year as a rapper, bringing in the most money for this year. And y'all are using that money to push Kendrick shit. I'll be salty too.
Kendrick
Man,
won the
Cause he
beef.
got them niggas. He brought them niggas so much money for so fucking long.
that ain't how rap beefs work. We mixing rap beefs with business.
Paper.
Yeah, so I mean, if I was him, I'd be salty too. I'd probably do that too. Like, why? That's my money y'all pushing now. Like,
This got hole in his blood. Sorry. I just even if it's you know what I'm saying, even if he got a case, it just shit just don't look good. Like it just don't look good. And then Wayne trying to battle Kendrick too. I'm like, bro, now
he
I heard
said
about that. I
he
was like,
about to
what?
beat
He
up
he
he about
said
to beat up the
he said he ain't do nothing. He did kind of okay. So I think my point of view on that take is he was salty because he don't get to host the Super Bowl, and he was very vocal about it. And Kendrick's the one hosting it. So now Kendrick's like, I guess, what is it? Fuck me then. And so he said that in his song. He was like, okay, I guess my hard work, blah blah blah.
I don't think
And then
that's
what did Wayne tweet?
I don't think
He
it's
said,
warrant. He just basically just said, I didn't do nothing. I don't bother nobody. Just keep my name out of it. That's it.
yeah,
But I don't think it warrant no beef or nothing or no battle rap because for what?
it better not, because I don't know.
Because
It's unnecessary.
either way it go, if they do it,
Y'all
I ain't
niggas
gonna
is
listen.
nice. I will. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna enjoy it. 'Cause I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas that much.
I
So
don't either. I just don't care to hear the shit.
if it make good music, shit, I don't know. I'll listen to it. Like how bad Kendrick just flamed up Drake. I would love to hear him do that shit and have like something equivalent to like Lil Wayne, but like he couldn't do Lil Wayne like he did Drake.
But Drake problem is he shouldn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't be
He
able
never
to.
took him serious. He didn't take him serious. He was too arrogant.
Well, he's a
That's
party rapper too, though. In some sense.
and
Facts.
I ain't making no excuses for that nigga. That nigga fucking didn't take him serious and got ate up.
He ain't got no dude, his core ain't like I don't know, the
He
stuff
thought it
Kendrick
was
was saying was
Meek
so
Mill.
yeah, but the stuff Kendrick was saying, a lot of that stuff was so spot on. You know what I'm saying? Like Thug was in jail during all of this shit. Drake didn't have nobody to lean on. Obviously, it started with Future and you know what I'm saying. Metro kind of like punched him in the stomach and shit. And then you know what I'm saying. And then Kendrick coming out of nowhere and you know what I'm saying, sneaking him one time. But
But
like, so he
Man,
couldn't lean on them. Like
think about
so,
it. He
you know what's whack though about that though now? Future ain't say shit through that whole time that they was going through that shit. Now he trying to say, I didn't know he was gonna say that. He said fuck the big three on my song. Da 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 da. Like, come on, bro.
I don't know. I
man,
think it's kind of they all did jump Drake though. They had
yeah.
everybody. It was everybody versus Drake, man. I think that's got to put you on some sort of something. Like they done all took a little jab at him. So you got to be one of the. You got to put you up there.
Or
Everybody's trying to tear you down. And I think
is
he's the only
Warren
person.
like what was a lie though? Where did anybody get caught? Like, well, this is just untrue. Like, has that been said? Ain't none of that really been said yet because it ain't been too much.
About
Unless I'm
what though?
missing. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's been because if you listen to the songs and stuff they were saying, the stuff that Kendrick is saying, I mean, like about him not having, about him being obviously we all know he a culture vulture. That ain't nothing new.
Shit.
We all knew that forever. Like that's always been the case. He a Canadian cat. Like so he ain't got like no. Come on. There's a lot of stuff that he was saying was very true. Like he ain't got like nothing grounded here. He ain't got like no base to like lean on. Like Kendrick, like that album Kendrick made. I'm not even a big Kendrick fan. I'm not at all. Like I don't even like that album. The album wasn't made for me though. The album was made for them West Coast niggas. Like that whole thing, all them features that he got on there is all Cali folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it wasn't made for us that's out here Midwest, South, East, wherever we at. It was made for them on the West. Like, completely made for them. Drake can't do that. What Drake gonna do that's like made for Toronto? Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's hard. Like, Kendrick got a bass.
It's just so different for me because like you hear so much. He say he was raised in Canada. His dad is from Memphis. He's because they go back and forth. But it's like it don't. I mean, I don't know. You know what we can go by only go by what he say or whatever. But me personally, it made some good music. But at the same time, it kind of fucked the fans over out of some good music with other people. For example, me personally, I feel like Drake and Rick Ross make good music. I don't think we're gonna see that again.
Rick Ross did come out of the cuss. Fuck Drake.
And nobody gave a fuck about his.
I might give a shit about what Rick Ross like on musically right now. Like
the way I see it, man. Kendrick obviously put Drake down, but everybody was taking jabs that didn't need to be took. That kind of really didn't even.
But
like,
at the same, but
he got beef with Weeknd. Like, why you got beef with Weeknd?
Well, I kind of.
Yeah, he tried to get over that. That was
that's
like a business situation. That was like a money thing. Drake was kind of getting over on. You know what I'm saying?
And like,
was he?
And not trying to say Drake do subtle jabs and shit.
Subtle.
He ain't. No, I'm just saying for just certain people. I'm just saying just in general.
Yeah, niggas was bringing up stuff Drake was doing. I ain't had nothing to do with music. Niggas was like, man, you out here fucking niggas, baby moms and shit.
You talking about Joe Budden?
Was that who that was? It was Joe Budden.
Joe Budden's still mad about old girl Tahiri, like, because when he made that comment about James Harden fucking her. I mean, Drake and Joe Budden don't like each other, so I mean,
but why would Joe Budden be surprised? That's what they do in the industry anyway. You fuck each other, girls.
Who on Joe Budden's side?
Joe Budden.
I mean, yeah. I want to know who on Joe Budden.
Pump it.
Man,
they really got one good thing to say. Every blue moon, Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe.
Who gives a fuck though?
He playing his role. They always playing him as the villain, so he always, always got something to say.
As well.
He doing his job, voicing his weak ass opinion.
Hey, that's what we doing. I want to get paid for my weak ass opinion.
I do too.
This shit's gonna be great. Let me tell y'all some weak ass shit so y'all can be mad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
like so and so is a hoe and he's a bitch.
Yeah, let's start doing rage bait, man.
Nobody want to do that rage bait and shit.
Shut up, B New.
This we do. Call reckless nigga review shit.
Man,
let's do it.
Cross out real.
I think we should do it.
Gonna switch it up.
Rage bait.
Do a special episode. We cross out the real, just like Smitty said.
Call it hate on nigga reviews though.
No, we had to get. I'm telling you, we get on Call of Duty and get on the game chat.
Get canceled review.
Nah, you just gotta do it without cussing. You'll be able to do it.
Man.
Talk stuff to people and just don't cuss. Don't make any like no sexual references. No,
don't worry, you'll cussing. Hear it eventually. Call of Duty is notorious for that. N-word.
No, they'll get you now. They'll chat
ban. Man, listen. Hold on. Since y'all said that, Call of Duty in they lobbies now, man. If you ain't in the party, man, you're gonna get banned. Cause, bro, when I was playing with somebody on PlayStation and Xbox, so you know how the party situation go.
Game chat. Ain't no party.
So motherfuckers getting mad and they, man, what the fuck? And then they just cussing and all that shit. And then next thing you see this little box pop up. You've been warned. And then next thing you know, my boy Ray just had a son like, Ray, why ain't you talking? And I see my phone go off like, man, they banned me, bro. I said, for what? I guess I was cussing too much. I'm like,
can't drop F-bombs.
Dang.
Or the G-bomb.
Got to be like fork. Darn. They're probably
trying to get rid of it.
They're playing so unlikable right now.
It's like the old English cuss word. They can kiss my arse.
I feel like they're trying to get you for that, man.
I feel like they'll
Yeah, they get
decipher
you.
that
Yeah.
and still come for you.
They're gonna
Alright.
chop up your voice.
Nah, I'm
Man,
just saying that's that rage baiting stuff where you just say off the wall stuff. But
yeah.
that's that Twitterverse stuff.
You still okay, B New. You still getting caught going down the Twitter rabbit holes of
Nah, I stopped because
racism.
because it's just like it's no point. If people hate you, they hate you. It was just entertaining to a certain point, but when you start dropping those fact bombs on them, they still found a way to twist it around to make themselves look like they just did everything. And I'm like, bro, that like, dude, stop. They rearrange everything, literally everything.
You hit them in
And I was like,
facts, bro. This is a sword, right? You hit them with facts, and you of any kind of race, they unsheath their sword of the N word, whatever N word.
or they'll call you
Back
Shoot
some
the N
animal.
bomb.
By the way, I just want to just point out that anybody who says that word, that animal word, you just got low IQ. Because what is the point of saying it? It's gotten to the point where I
Wait, they
realize they
calling
just want
niggas
to,
animals again?
the animal that they call the BLK people, the black people, us black people.
BLK.
Just say the damn word, bro. I'm
I
about to
just
say
wanted
it
to
I'm
in a
say
thinking you was
second.
that.
talking about a damn sandwich. I thought he was about to say a BOT or
Myself,
something. I'm thinking, what the fuck you talking about?
last
Cold
week
cut?
he talking about animal word. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I thought right. You talk. Oh, they call it what they say, apes or gorillas or some shit. What they be saying?
Yeah,
He's talking about
yeah.
Or
monkeys, bro.
monkeys. Oh, niggas
That,
still
I
getting
better.
offended. If a nigga call me a monkey, bro, like
I was like, that's just low IQ, and I'm gonna laugh at you. And that's all they
that's what you.
say. That's all.
There's nothing nobody really can say to me to
That
make
ain't
me mad.
offensive. Like that ain't offensive either. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, no, they're still saying it. They're still like on Twitter, and that's what I said. I just learned that these people just want to like. Why do you want to say it so bad? And it's just like you're infringing on my freedom of speech. It's like, bro,
All
why
you can do
you
is
just want to say
call them a CUCK. They get real mad at that though. CUCK,
it?
them C words, CUCK, CUNT. They hate them. Call them that.
It's
They
just,
What
get
is
that's
real
your
why I was like,
mad.
still?
I'm done with Twitter, man. I
You
was like,
still
I'm
be
I
on
done
it.
need to
arguing
get
with
Did you
your
these
see
black
people.
ass off of there.
Eli talk about some canceling cancel culture or cancel culture? Oh my god. Why they letting these rich motherfuckers do this shit, man?
Elon
Let's let
Musk,
him cook, man. Let's let him cook though, because if he gonna cancel some cancel culture, I'm all for it.
he ain't cooking,
Man, that
dog. He
ain't
gonna
he ain't
cancel
cooking,
you.
but he can't right. He canceling the motherfuckers. He just canceling people that he disagree with. Like he ain't canceling cancel culture. He want sexism and racism to just be cool and just be called expression.
I mean,
Like
that's
get
what
the
they
fuck out of
said.
here.
Make racism great again. I'm like, when is racism great? But I guess it is. Let's make bigotry great again. Why? Why? Let's
So
make this great.
anyway, this shit
That's
about to be
literally what
crazy.
they say on Twitter. I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't argue with these
This shit
people
about to be
anymore.
crazy.
I was like, I can't do it.
Damn. Bullshit got goddamn breathing struggles.
It's fuck.
Messing with me. I'm allergic to it. Ha. Man. All right, what else
And
we
by the
got?
way, I just want to also point out where I need my Ordeal season 3. I need it. Hasn't came
They
out
on
yet.
hiatus.
Webtoon. Yeah, it's still on hiatus. It was supposed to come out a couple months ago, but he's still working on it. I'm like, man, I'm fiending, man. I need Ordeal season 3.
One Piece came out
Y'all
today. One
y'all be
came
watching
back.
that Squid Games? Y'all following Squid Games at all? That second season's coming out pretty soon.
Man, they took too long. I'm still gonna watch it though, but they took a
It just
little while.
the hype for it just like died.
Great show,
They
but
did it did
Jesus,
take a lot.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When everybody's hyped for the first season, I just was like,
because you don't
and
mess with
never
K
watched it.
dramas. I fuck with K dramas. K dramas go nuts.
I like K dramas.
You said you do. There's a bunch of good ones. That it was the
There's another
one
one
where
I
the
watch. Have you seen that Alice in Borderland?
no, I didn't watch Alice in Borderlands. I watched the
I
other
seen
one
it.
with the brothers that was fighting in the underground fighting situation.
Oh,
That shit was
yeah.
good. It was way better than what I thought it was gonna be. Like it hit a top. I was like, what the fuck? Where did the fuck it start becoming like about this? But it was good. Like the whole thing, the whole situation was. So no, them K dramas be hitting. Did you see Parasite? Did you watch Parasite? That ain't a K drama, but that's a
The
it's a
live
movie.
action or the
It's a movie
I know
called
I haven't seen
Parasite.
it.
Now it was like it won all the awards a few years ago. That was more than a few years ago, probably more like 5-6 years
Ain't that the
ago.
one that's like based off of the anime Parasite? Because that stuff is odd.
No, it's not. It ain't. It's Parasite is like a phrase or a term. You know what I'm saying? A term that they use because they was living off of somebody basically. It's like some people, regular people living off. It wasn't nothing supernatural about it though.
Oh, then
I don't know. It's like them Korean movies
Sweet
like a
Home.
Train to
They had
Busan,
Sweet Home. That's a
Sweet Home.
webtoon. Yeah, it's on Netflix. They got I think 3 seasons now, but it's called Sweet Home, where people start turning into monsters and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Jeez.
But still,
I got the what was the Korean zombie show? What was that? Kingdom?
they have a bunch of them.
Did
I
you
just
watch
can't
that?
remember.
That shit was great. Did you watch that? That was a damn
I think it's like
Korean
No
zombie.
School or
I
Nowhere to
haven't seen
Go.
that. Is it animated?
No, it's like it's on Netflix. It's live action. It's set in like I want to. It's set in like the it's set in the past, like where they using like martial arts and swords and shit to fight the zombies.
Yeah, I ain't seen that. That y'all gonna have to put me onto that
That's
one.
not the one I was thinking of that
That
you were
shit
I
talking
was
guess
about. I
that's
was
great.
my
talking about the one
alley.
where there was like high
That shit's
schoolers
great. I had to look that
and
shit up. I can't remember what it is. I don't
a
can't remember if
zombie
it was.
apocalypse
So
attack.
be
Yeah, I know
new.
what you talking about. Zombies, not zombie high school. I know what you talking about. Be new. That show, yeah, the one that was it was it was an anime, a manga, and then they made it into a TV show. And the kids
Yeah,
were stuck in the zombies. The kids were stuck in that high school and shit.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
That shit was good, man. That was a good one. I didn't finish it though.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, some of the Korean stuff is sweet though. Some of
They be
what
doing their
they have
thing.
going on.
Be doing it. I'm trying to find Kingdom. I can't look on the phone, so take it forever. All right, we got anything else we need to make sure that we get together? The new yawning.
I think we
That's about
covered
it.
it.
Niggas getting on Call of Duty, or niggas going to sleep? It's already midnight.
I was going to sleep. I still,
You be having to be up at the crack of dawn.
yeah, the crack of dawn, and I still got some. This trip put me down. I'm not gonna lie. That
Catch
I
trip
back
put
thought it
me
was
up.
your
down.
ugliness, so my fault. I thought it was you.
No, it was yours. Like having to look at you was really exhausting, and
Damn.
just took a toll on me.
But you mean looking at Sean was exhausting? I understand. I feel you. That would be exhausting looking at Sean all day for hours.
Now look at your non-moisturized face is exhausting. We out of here, man. I'm out.
Hey,